Hey, what is up, everybody? Briggs, your face. I can see your face suddenly. Welcome to another episode of Rant Cafe, episode 90, I believe. In this one, we're going to be going on an all-out waifu war. Try not to get triggered. Last week, we did a shonen waifu war that turned into a mess. It was an absolute mess. People got mad at each other. It was crazy. So I promised that I would make a brand new bracket, all of the choices picked by myself. And I did done that. And it's not limited to just shonen either. So we're going to be diving deep. I got Briggs from All the Anime joining me. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Good to be back. Can't promise that I won't get triggered, but that's what happens with waifu wars.
At least this time there's only a few of us. Last time there was 5, and it was rough. And we have Jordan, the anime dude, joining us because he is a big connoisseur of anime waifus. He made a video recently about the summer dress and the importance of summer dresses and waifus. So link to his channel in the description as well as Briggs's. What's up, anime dude?
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely a pleasure. Also, if you want to see the bracket, the link is in the description to the Twitter post where the bracket is up. Hangouts doesn't really allow you to put it up, and it's the resolution is not good enough for us to like show you on the phone or whatever. So, you know, you're gonna have to bear with it. But we will say who the waifus are as we go. You know, as the stream goes on, so you will be able to tell. Also, another announcement before we get started. You guys might know that we did that create your own My Hero Academia character challenge a few weeks ago, and it was a huge success. And the character design, the winning character design, was just revealed. Kuzomari did an amazing job for Synchro, designed by Gravity Falls. It's so sick. It's so sick, everybody.
It looks so cool, man.
I know. I was like blown away, and the Gravity Falls, the creator, was also blown away. And so yeah, it's awesome. And the contest was so successful, over 1,000 entries, that we decided to do some kind of contest every month if we can. The next contest we're going to be doing, that's going to be closing in 2 weeks. So for starting today but closing in 2 weeks, is going to be a create your own Attack on Titan character challenge. In particular, create your own new Titan shifter. So if you read the manga, you know who the Titan shifters are, but pretend that there's another one, and you can create it, determine what its powers are, what it looks like, what the backstory of the user is. All of that is going to be available for you. Link in the description to our Twitter. The pinned post is the announcement for this contest, so you can start your entries today, 200 words maximum. And then probably next month we'll go back to, again, doing another My Hero Academia character. But I just want to switch it up. I don't want to get it too repetitive. But yeah, it's going to be fun. And again, Kuzomari is going to bring the winning design to life, just like he did with the previous one. And we're right now in talks with Displate.com for them to sponsor the contest and send the winning design as a huge art picture, a physical art picture, to the winner and to myself, so I can showcase it to you guys. So if we can make that happen, it's going to be awesome, even better. And yeah, so exciting stuff, guys. Exciting stuff.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm hyped.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna make a fake account and like, cause Animak's the one who goes through it, and I'm gonna like submit one low key, see if I can make it in.
All right, well, do it, man. Do it. I'll look forward to that. And I'm gonna try to show you on the phone the winning entry. I don't know how well you can see that, but that is Synchro. Her power is to jump into electronic devices or pull someone else into them. So she's got a bunch of electronic devices all around her.
I think the anime would be better if this character was added to the series.
No, yeah, it would be sick. It would be sick.
Like, great character design, but also like the thought behind like her backstory and her actual quirk is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely awesome design. And like I said, I really enjoyed going through like 1,000 submissions. I want to do that again this month and next month because it's just so much fun. Encouraging you guys, supporting an artist, getting your designs brought to life. I think it's very, very cool. How's everyone in the chat doing? Are you guys ready for this waifu war? I'm good friends with these guys. I hope we will still be good friends after this stream ends.
I hope so too, but no promises.
We're not friends until the stream is over.
Yeah, Briggs is always like, Anime Dude is one of my closest friends, but not now. Not until this stream is over, everybody.
Who's Rem? Who's Jordan?
Oh, don't go there.
Thankfully, Rem is not on this list because she would terribly lose.
Yeah, I'm already kind of a little salty about Animak picking the list because some of these choices and some of the people left out.
Well, the thing is, like, we did it last week too. And it's impossible. There's too many good waifus, right? This time, like, if you look over the top right, it's like Bulma versus Winry. And I feel like a lot of people may prefer like Hawkeye versus like Android 17 or 18, whatever number it is. But we already did that last week, so we got to change it up. It can't be the same thing.
The rules are for picking this. The rules were you can repeat the same character from last week, and you can repeat more than one character from an anime. So that's what we're doing. Otherwise, you could have like 4 or 5 waifus just from Code Geass, right? So that's what we're switching it. We have to have some ground rules. Otherwise, this is going to get too crazy.
I think the list is pretty good. I'm excited. I say we jump into it, boys.
And by the way, some people are asking where is Nux? Did he die? He's actually alive, but he's out of town attending a Lord Twigo convention. So he will be indisposed for the next week. But he'll be back. Hopefully.
Maybe.
He is serving the glory of Lord Twigo in one way or another. But let's start this matchup, everybody. First, we have Albedo from Overlord versus Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia. By the way, some of these were recommended by you guys on Twitter. And these two I paired up together because they are some of our favorite yandere in anime. Also currently airing anime, so very hyped up. So yeah, this is going to be a good one, guys. Who wants to start it off? Chat, feel free to weigh in as well.
I think Albedo is the best yandere. Because, like, most yanderes, I always have something in my heart, like, I hate them in some way because they're crazy bitches, right? But I don't think I hate Albedo in any way. Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like she doesn't have her own best interest in her mind, which, like, some yanderes do. Her best interest is always the best interest of her love, Eins Ul Gon.
Yeah, this one's kind of rough, but Toga is the type that if she loves you enough, she's probably gonna kill you. And or what's her name again? The one from Overlord? Albedo. She's the type that if she loves you enough, she's gonna rape you. So
it's like what would we prefer?
Which would you prefer? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Albedo too.
And that would be also my choice because Toga is interesting, yeah, but she's the type of yandere, she's like, well, I love Staney. I want to eat Staney and become him and shit, you know? So she's the two different types of yandere. You have a yandere that's like so crazy she wants to kill you and like eat you so that she can be with you forever. And you have like a yandere that would kill for you. And I feel like Albedo is the yandere that would kill for you. Toga is the yandere you can't, trust to not murder you in your sleep. She's kind of like the Fusi tube of yandere, and you're Drake, so you don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm definitely going with Albedo. I love her. I love when she just like was that in this season or the end of last season? I'm not sure, but when she like just jumps on Eins.
Oh, that was season 3.
Okay, so beginning of season 3, yeah. Oh man, that was like that's the kind of yandere I want, and that's what I'm like, Eins, bro, Eins, bro.
Animak, are you happy that I finally got into Overlord?
Yes, I am.
It's still not my favorite, but it's good. It's good. I'll admit it's good.
Is really good world building, really good strategy involved, and I love Eins's character. I'm gonna have to make some videos on it because people have been asking me, and I want to do it. The only thing with Overlord is it focuses too much on side stories that are not necessarily that interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the big problem with it, but still enjoyable. And yeah, also Albedo, guys, I think we all have to agree in the chat that Albedo is the more developed character.
Oh yeah, the plot is very thick with her.
Well, Toga struggled just against other My Hero Academia girls. I know she's popular, but I don't know. It's kind of an unfair matchup.
Yeah, well, I mean, I took some popular and interesting yandere, and I think it's a fair matchup there. I'm sure there's people here who would vote for Toga. It just happens to be that the three of us are
men of culture.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we're men of culture. By the way, Steven donated $5 to say, damn it, I'm late again. Restarted the stream. Words of wisdom for when I catch up. Don't debate waifus with your friends. It usually doesn't end well.
I mean, so far we're all on the same page. But if I have any advice for you,
Yeah, well, so
don't
far,
date a yandere.
what? We did one, bro. We did one.
So far, so good.
And appreciate, of course, the donation. All the donations and stuff that come through Rant Cafe on this channel from now on are definitely going to go to supporting the artists for the contest so that we can pay pro artists to make contest stuff. So keep that in mind, guys. And let's go on, move on to number 2. Albedo has won the first round. One of my top 5 waifus of all time, by the way. So I didn't want to really get into it because Toga's cool and everything. But Albedo is my girl. Now we have an interesting matchup: 0-2 from Darling in the Franxx and C2 from Code Geass. Both are interesting characters with a tragic past who kind of swoop in and completely change the main character's life and kind of push him to do things that he could never have done before. I feel like an interesting matchup here. What do you guys think?
I think it's gonna be a biased matchup because I know we got some Code Geass fanboys here.
Hey, I think 0-2 is an awesome character and a top tier waifu myself.
So who would you vote for, Animak?
Okay, well, in the chat we see 3 0-2s and everyone else saying C2. But personally, like I said, I love 0-2. I think she's a very interesting character, interesting past, quirky, and kind of pushes the boundaries of that society. Same thing with C2. She just shows up. She's completely quirky. She doesn't fit in. It's because she's so many years old and she's seen so much. Both are very attractive, obviously. Both have that mystery factor, right? Just that mystery factor.
Don't tell me you're actually thinking about this.
I am, man. I'm seriously thinking about it because I think they're both same tier of waifu. You don't agree?
I don't. I mean, all right, granted, I've only seen about half of Darling in the Franxx, so that might skew it just a bit. But my God, C2, or at least in my opinion, is the #1 waifu of all time. And you're telling me that.
Okay, well, tell us? Why do you love so much about C2? What makes her special? As a waifu, not just as a character.
Just the way she carries herself, probably because of all the years of experience she's had. She's so composed and mature with how she handles every event in the show. But she still has those cute little quirky characteristics. She loves pizza and I don't know, she can be immature and get jealous at times, but for the most part, I just love how she carries herself and how knowledgeable she is.
Okay, so that's fair. But also remember, and I want everyone in the chat to remember this as well. You have to, when we're talking about waifu, you have to be if I'm married to this woman, she's gonna be a good waifu to me. So do you think C2 would be a good waifu, or would she be I'm doing my own thing? Fuck you, Jordan.
Well, at the end of the day, waifu. You're automatically gonna fall in love with her, right? Based on her Geass ability, right?
But it doesn't work anymore because
it doesn't work anymore. I'm not as knowledgeable about Code Geass as you guys.
Well, welcome, pleb.
Arigato gozaimasu.
0-2.
Honestly, I haven't even watched Darling in the Franxx. I watched 2 episodes, and C2 is pretty hot. Actually, they're both pretty hot, but.
Well, that's what I might have missed something in the second half of Darling in the Franxx because I've only seen half, like I said. But 0-2 was interesting, but she wasn't. I don't know. She didn't seem quite as deep or mature or anything. She was just kind of the
she is much younger
girl that would go do her own thing, and like you said, nobody was going to tell her. She didn't follow any orders. She just I don't know.
She is much younger, by the way.
Much younger.
0-2 is late teens, whereas C2 is hundreds of years old. So that is definitely the case.
That's the thing. She just seemed a little bit immature to me at times, but I don't know. I haven't seen the whole thing, so it's kind of hard to judge. She seemed solid based on what I have seen, but I think the chat is proof enough.
So, Jordan, who are you voting for?
Oh, C2, no question.
Yeah, we have one C2, Briggs.
And who did you vote for, Animak?
Well, I will overall. I mean, it is a toss-up for me, but I think C2 just has more of a legacy because Code Geass is older and more episodes, we know more about her. So I will pick C2, but I definitely think that 02 is a good competitor here.
Awesome. I wanted to try to force you guys to make the decision. I was pretty confident you guys were both going to pick C2, just because I'm not like, I feel like this specific matchup not great for me personally, because I only really know about C2. At least you guys know more about both of them.
Yeah. Well, I feel like when I first saw Darling in the Franxx, like my initial thoughts were, hey, this girl is kind of similar to C2.
Yeah. If anything,
this might be a girl that's up there with her as far as the waifu list and stuff. But as the series went on, she just kind of dropped a little bit for me. Where I guess she stayed up there for Animak. But
I mean, the series dropped off, but I think her as a waifu is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, 0-2 wins. So next matchup is gonna be Albedo versus C2 wins. So next matchup is gonna be Albedo versus C2. Oh, that's gonna be fucking rough. Jordan, fuck up. Anyway,
that's gonna be a hard one. I feel like you're getting a fight over this one.
People are freaking out in the chat about Rem, or like one dude is. It's like, hey, calm down. Like we said, we're gonna have more of these tournaments. Who are you talking about? Fit every quality waifu into one bracket, and either way Rem wouldn't make the cut because Amelia is best girl. But
actually, I do want to make one bracket myself where I like start off with the first round is 2 characters from the same series. I think it would be interesting to debate like Blue Ram versus Amelia, Android 17 versus Bulma, or like Hawkeye versus Winry. Like kind of.
Yeah, true. And you know what? We would have to literally kind of do 5 people probably, because if me and you are in the same and it's 3, then obviously Amelia's gonna win. So we're gonna have to get some more competition.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. This one. It'd probably be chaos though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Same series debate.
But hey, that's the point of Rank Cafe. Chaos is good.
Yeah.
Next, so we have Albedo and C2 making it into the next round. Respect to our girls Toga and 02. Next round is the Battle of the Tsundere. Taiga Aisaka from Toradora versus Rin Tosaka from Fate Stay Night. Unlimited Blade works. That's just the one I prefer.
Jordan, don't you really like Taiga? From what I remember.
I like Toradora as a series.
Okay.
And Taiga was probably one of the first tsundere, like true tsunderes I was ever really introduced to. But I wasn't really that big on her as a character. But at the same time, I don't know much about the Rin that she's up against. I haven't seen much of the Fate series, so you guys gonna have to tell me a little bit about her.
Rin from Unlimited Blade Works gets a lot more like I guess airtime. I felt the same way. Like I didn't really feel too strongly about Taiga. I thought you liked her. That's why I kind of went towards that. But yeah, no, I'm voting for Rin.
Well, can you guys tell me a little bit about Rin? Because I don't know too much about
powerful
her.
mage, super cute.
Okay, yeah. So
definitely has a lot of tsundere characteristics. I think she's a stronger character than the protagonist of the series, to be honest. Whatever the fuck his name is.
Emiya as fuck. But so this is interesting because Taiga, I remember she has a difficult childhood with her parents, having issues with her parents and all this other stuff, which is one of the reasons why she acts out and acts aggressive. So she is a tsundere that actually has a reason why she's a tsundere. Mm-hmm. Rin as well, like her, she is stuck in this family, this magical family that's part of these battles constantly, and like she loses members of her family because of it and stuff. So I think, again, why I picked them is because I feel like these characters give me the same vibe. They are tsunderes on the outside, but have a very sensitive inner core that develops as the anime goes on. Mm-hmm. They both have difficulties in their past that they had to overcome. Yeah, man, and both of them are fan favorites, and chat is pretty split, to be honest. So that's interesting.
I just saw somebody describe her as a tsundere Hermione, and that's kind of appealing, but I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really been introduced to her enough to feel too confident in my vote.
Like from what I remember about Taiga, like I think she was a well-written character, but I never overly liked her. While Rin, I had no reason to dislike Rin in every way. In any way.
Yeah, the thing with Taiga is she can be overly aggressive at times, like physically, whereas Rin, not necessarily physically, she can just be kind of like whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
Yeah, at least that's what I remember. I don't think Rin was like physically abusive. Am I right?
Yeah, no.
I'd say Taiga, I don't know if I ever found her like physically attractive or anything. And if I remember correctly, she punched out the main character in like episode 1.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Don't you just love a girl that can kick your ass?
I do love a girl that can kick my ass, but I don't know.
Well, if we're talking about,
You just don't want to be married to her.
if we were talking about attractive, like I'm not attracted to like lollies at all personally, so then it wouldn't be a fair fight because I would just be like Rin.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I
I'll
know
try not to
people.
go based on looks then.
Yeah, trying to as much as we can go on personality, but in the end, we are all biased.
I'm gonna go with Taiga then, just because I don't know the other girl very much at all. But
Caster
Taiga's
says that
still a good character.
Rin tried to kill Shiro once, and Caster should know about fate.
Because it's Caster.
Yeah, so we have Taiga, we have Rin, and I'm gonna have to go for Rin.
Nice.
Again,
And I
Taiga's a very cool and memorable character and a fan favorite, and some of her facial expressions are like classic memes. But Rin to me is just the better waifu character.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but from what Caster just said, I'm choosing between a girl that can kick my ass and a girl that's gonna try to kill me.
So the background though, it's like, in Fate, it's all this tournament for basically Hunger Games with magical powers,
for the Holy Grail,
right? For the Holy Grail, exactly. And so I think in the beginning maybe Rin tried to kill Emiya or Shiro, whatever his name is, and but towards the end, I feel like they really warmed up towards each other. I ship them. Oh, do I ship Saber with him more though? I feel like Animak just left, so I'm trying to ramble here a little bit.
Sorry, I'm here. I just had to get prepared for the next round, guys.
No worries. Oh, is that a darkness body pillow?
Yeah, I remember when you got that. That's funny.
Damn right, it's darkness body pillow. Darkness is another top 5 waifu for me. You guys all get to see the other side because you don't deserve it. All right, so next round, everybody. It's Darkness from Konosuba.
Wait, who won the last round?
Erza Scarlet from
Rin?
Fairy Tail.
Yeah, so like in my bracket that I would make, I would put Darkness against Megumin, right? And then Darkness would obviously win.
Of course.
Yeah.
Look at Darkness, bro. Just she's an actually developed character, unlike Megumin.
Megumin just one funny
ways
gag
than
over
one.
and over.
In more ways than one.
We've seen some of Megumin's backstory, but I don't know. It's not fully developed.
That's her story.
Darkness
Not
is
really,
weird.
like her backstory was she had a rivalry with that one other girl, and she was like a dick to her, and that's it.
Oh,
But
she also like struggled to get food and everything. But
some people in the chat are saying because they don't like Fairy Tail, they're like Erza sucks. I personally like Erza. She was my top waifu pick in in Fairy Tail. She's like Darkness. They're both like fighters. They're tough. Erza is a bit more accurate when it comes to sword fighting than Darkness. But I think both of them are good waifus. I definitely think that Erza is good. And I don't even mind Lucy, personally. I know a lot of people hate her, but yeah. So, you guys know Fairy Tail, right? So,
yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I've seen both series. Not 100% caught up in Fairy Tail, but I've seen more than enough to know that my vote is going towards Erza Scarlet just because I love her ability. And I mean, she's pretty fucking hot.
Oh, dang.
Even though I'm not supposed to go there with that, but
I don't know. I've seen well over 100 episodes of Fairy Tail, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not that big of a fan of it. But at the same time, out of what I have seen, Erza was definitely one of my favorite characters. She was brilliant.
Yeah, same here. Like, I don't love Fairy Tail, but I liked Erza as a character.
I enjoyed her fights more than Natsu's fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although, I feel like every fight Erza got better, while Natsu, for my biggest complaint with Fairy Tail is like he would learn these new techniques or like figure out a way to defeat an opponent, and then it's like he completely forgot everything in his next battle, right? While Erza, I feel like she would always her battles, she would use her ability really smartly. She's super skilled in combat, and like she would find a way to defeat her opponent. And then it's not like the next fight she'd forget all that. She'd use that and more.
Not just her in combat though. Her backstory was so endearing to me.
Yeah, it was.
So, anyway, dude, have you seen Konosuba?
I have like
Okay,
3
so
times.
then are you voting for Erza?
No.
Yeah. So my reason why I love Darkness and have to go with her is that A, she's freaking amazingly hot. B, she's hilarious. And yeah, people say, oh, she's a masochist, which is kind of like problematic if you want to like a faithful waifu. However, Darkness is actually a virgin in the anime, and she doesn't, even though she's a masochist and stuff, she has a strong code of honor. Like she's as a knight, she has a strong code of honor, and she would never, I feel, betray her husband. So she would be kinky, but only for her husband. So I feel like that's a bonus, if anything. Not to mention that La Latina, aka Darkness, is also from a really wealthy, noble family. So you would be getting that dowry, boy. You would be getting that dowry.
Well, yes, there's all the reasons that you just said, but then there's also you just got to consider. Oh, yeah, she's. I don't know. I don't know how to word it. She's messed up as a person, as a character. All the girls in Konosuba are very flawed, but that also makes her a little bit more realistic. Whenever I think about it, I don't know.
It makes her a very funny character. I don't know if she's waifu for me.
I'm trying to think of how to word it. Because Darkness is not my favorite Konosuba girl, but there's something that all the Konosuba girls have that just makes them. It's like a situational. It's like a sitcom. So I don't know. You could see yourself getting along with them every day in everyday life without it being too abnormal.
Yeah, like I felt in Konosuba, like Darkness is my favorite because Aqua is so like dumb and like egotistical. But Megumin to me has no character development, like no reason for me to care about her. She likes explosions, big whoop, and like I don't care. Aqua does get personality, but it's not necessarily the kind of personality you want for a waifu, although she's hilarious to watch.
She's a freaking brat.
Darkness really gets that personality in a way that I would want for a waifu.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So he voted for Animak, he voted for Darkness, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I voted for Erza, and it's all up to Jordan the anime.
Why would you vote for Erza?
See,
I made this bracket, Briggs, but fuck you.
I can describe why I like Erza better, but I don't know. I still feel like Darkness is it's something undescribable. She's just up there above Erza.
Yes, feed into that, Jordan. Feed into it, anime dude.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just overtaking me.
I will describe it. Darkness wins. Darkness wins. My babe.
I think it might have been the power of the body pillow.
Darkness and Albedo are both in like my top 5.
Dude, I have swords behind me. Fucking Erza spawned them.
Yeah, whatever, Briggs. Top 5 waifus. Definitely not Erza. Let's do this. Next round, we have. Where are we? Okay. Bulma from Dragon Ball versus Winry from Full Metal Alchemist. By the way, what was the name of the dude that was on last rank of Fate that was like, Bulma is best girl, Bulma needs to be on here, I love Bulma?
I don't remember his name.
Josh? Was it Joshua Toback?
Yeah, probably.
I think it was him. And he was like, yo, we need Bulma, because she wasn't on the bracket. We had Android 18 in last week's bracket for Dragon Ball, but not Bulma. So he really wanted Bulma in there. We have Bulma here now and Winry. And again, both characters that strike me as giving me a similar vibe. Like they're both really, really smart women. They're inventors. They are crucial for the plot because they help the main characters achieve what they need to achieve. They both have an attitude. They don't take shit. They'll smack you if you're being dumb. So it's like I feel like both of these are quality choices. And especially, I mean, with Winry, she definitely kind of like gets Ed to cozy up to her and to kind of develop because of her. But Vegeta tames Bulma. I mean, Bulma tames Vegeta. That's pretty freaking crazy.
Which seems impossible.
Yeah, like she got Vegeta, Mr. Prince of all Saiyans, to become a caring family like man and a father and stuff. I love that.
All right. So the
can't believe
important
I want
distinction on this one, like something that I think needs to be clarified before we go into any further discussion, is which Bulma are we talking about? Are we talking about the old school like Dragon Ball Bulma that was like a probably more of a brat than Aqua from Konosuba? Or are we
Well,
talking
I think
about
I
the
think
Well,
we
older?
take her whole character and advancement overall.
It's
yeah.
so difficult though, because I like older Bulma. I like the Bulma that's like I don't know, like that's already married to Vegeta and stuff. Like I feel like she's a good wife to him, good mother, great
Yeah, like she
character.
can also. Someone mentioned in the chat. She can also be annoying sometimes, Bulma, like too forward and too like aggressive. But Winry can too, right? Like she's been known to, you know, smack it up a few times, especially when he messes up her modifications and stuff. So I mean, in that sense, you can say both of them have that sort of spark.
No, that's just because Winry cares. Winry's doing it out of like out of the goodness of her heart, like for the better interest of Al and Ed. Whereas Bulma's just like a B word for the early Dragon Ball and early DBZ. Like
Well, maybe not DBZ. I think I'm thinking of now in Super as well because I think we have to count it. We're counting her whole progression, and I feel like in Super she's definitely a very quality waifu. Like
I,
she's quirky. She's kind of like doing her "oh I'm not old" thing, but like
have you
she's
seen? Did
definitely
you see her on Planet or on Namek? Like the way she treated Krillin and them. Like I don't know if I could deal with that 24/7. Like
yeah. So
Vegeta
she
managed to
definitely
tame
can
it, but
she can be a handful, but I feel like Winry can too.
I don't know. What do you think, Briggs?
I mean, Winry's one of my favorite waifus. She's just such a caring and loving individual. And I think the fact that I'm actually struggling right now to make a decision, but so like that just shows how good of a character Bulma is, even her entire progression, because you get to see her change as a person. Like she goes from like a whiny little kid in Dragon Ball kind of, a little bit annoying, and then she like slowly progresses and she tames Vegeta. And I think she's actually had a good impact on both Vegeta and Goku.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna have to vote for Winry. She's one of my favorite waifus, personally. I
No,
think
I
she may
love
actually have less of an impact on the series than Bulma, but like also Dragon Ball Z's like a million episodes versus Fullmetal Alchemist.
only like 60, yeah. I mean, I love Winry too as a character, but I'm gonna go for Bulma just because I'm partial to Mills, but also because the whole like I love the development that Vegeta goes through from becoming the villain to becoming a family man, and Bulma basically like yeah he still has his pride, but sometimes Bulma can get the better of him, like Vegeta, take care of your kids. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Bulma, but obviously a close call for me.
Yeah, I think Winry just feels like a better person to me.
You two gotta quit doing this to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to leave this up to Anime Dudes that he has to make the final call and feel bad about it. That's my goal.
Oh
Cricket.
man, yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss because, like I said, it's hard to go with it's hard to go against like MILF Bulma, like end of G or Dragon Ball Super Bulma, and like end of DBZ. But at the same time, Winry's top tier.
Yeah, well,
They're both kind of similar.
my goal here was to have all the top tiers. I'm not saying that there's not more. There's of course more, but my goal was for all the picks to be pretty top tier.
Hmm.
So you can't blame me for that.
I think I'm gonna go with Bulma, just because with all the character analysis I end up doing, you gotta love character development, and she starts out so unlikable and polarizing. But like I said, she does develop into that character that can actually compete against Winry in this type of bracket. Whereas, like Winry, we don't see quite as much development on her part. She's just worrying about Ed now the whole time.
Winry is a
Yeah.
solid girl from like 5 until the end of the series. Like her entire development, she didn't even need to develop. That's how good of a person she is.
Yeah,
Like
she's just kind of
the main development of her character was just her learning to forgive Scar.
Yeah.
After she found out what happened to her parents, but like that was like a brief moment in the middle of the series, and I don't know. Maybe it's nostalgia. I think I'm gonna go with Bulma.
Okay, Bulma wins. Our boy Lum King should be happy. Bulma moves on, but Winry, of course, is class act, and like I said, all of these girls should be class act. That's why I picked them. So you can't Can't get mad at that. Now we have Yoko Littner from Gurren Lagann versus Irina Yelovich from Assassination Classroom, also known as Beach-san by the Japanese who can't properly pronounce Serbian names. That's right. Irina is like the only Serbian significant character in anime, and that's why I love her.
And yet you're still gonna vote for Yoko.
She's freaking amazingly hot. And Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime of all time, so this is great for me. Great.
I don't know who I want to vote for. I'm just kidding. I'm voting for Gurren Lagann, best girl.
Well, see, this is why I would I like Yoko as a character a lot, but I don't know if she's the best wife. I mean, she is a good waifu unless you think that she's like a Black Widow, because every guy she hooks up with in Gurren Lagann dies in the same episode. So that's a bit of a problem. But if we do look at Yoko's character overall, she goes from, being a girl struggling to survive in a horrible world and actually, fighting to survive, not laying back and taking it like many people, to, a class A warrior, just, fighting up there with everyone, to then becoming a teacher and, teaching people. With Irina, we have a former assassin who joins the school as a teacher as well to teach assassination to the students. She is very tough on the outside, where you think they call her bitch son, and she's like, fuck you all, all this stuff. But then she really warms up to the other teacher dude as the series goes on, and you really see her that she has a very warm interior that she hides because of her traumatic childhood in war, and that actually, and how she became an assassin and all that type of stuff. So in terms of waifu, I have to go with Irina. I have to go with her because she is obviously, both are extremely hot. That's just not
I think you just have a thing for blondes.
I don't in real life. I've never had a blonde girlfriend. Probably no, I did, but not.
It's funny. I think I have a thing for blondes, and yet I voted for 2 red-haired girls versus blondes.
Yeah, because I'm saying I just think Irina, the way she develops as a character is she would be a good wife,
Yeah. Well, her development towards the end is really good.
Rough, but then she would be a good wife. Whereas with Yoko, we don't know what she would be like in a relationship, because unfortunately they never get to develop any sort of relationship. Because they all die.
I feel like I don't like Irina enough. She was really annoying for a lot of the series for me. Towards the end, I liked her.
Then she develops, Bray.
She developed, but at the end of the day, I could still see that bitch in her.
I haven't seen enough of Assassination Classroom. I saw enough to get introduced to her, but I haven't really seen her develop.
You bastard.
Yeah.
You bastard anime dude. You can't do this.
I feel like she only developed because she fell in love.
You can't do my girl Irina like that because you haven't seen the show. Why? It's a great show. Anime. Okay, we'll wait. Go on marathon Assassination Classroom. We're putting Red Cafe on hold. No, we can't.
I think Irina's a little bit too superficial for me.
I will say though, even though every guy that ends up being with Yoko dies that day, I feel like Yoko is such a top tier waifu that worth it.
You can't handle it for more than a day.
One day is all you need.
She just needs a real man. Jokes.
If I die one of these days, I trust her to take care of the kids or do whatever she wants to do. But that one day is all I need.
Yeah, it's
and also you're not in the Gurren Lagann world. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm saying you can't handle her for more than a day. So so we have 2 for Yoko, correct?
Yeah.
So I can't really complain. Like I said, all of these are top tier waifus in my mind. So I can't complain for Yoko going through. My vote was for Irina, but let's do this. Let's move on. So in the next bracket, we're gonna have Bulma versus Yoko, and now we have Rukia from Bleach versus Makise Kurisu, aka Christina from Steins Gate. And again, these 2 give me a similar vibe. That's why I wanted them there.
Similar vibe.
All right, I'm about to say something that will probably make you both hate me already.
Why?
But I have not seen Steins Gate yet.
What the fuck?
What? That's totally your type of anime.
I know it is, and you can only see something for the first time once, so I've been saving it.
Dude, how? How didn't I know that either?
I feel like I've told you that.
Me and Spooks, like,
you guys are acting like it's this like horrible secret.
dude.
I thought I told you, man.
Dude, you just fucking cheated on me. Like,
I know, like it's something I don't like to admit, but I haven't seen it yet.
I think I have a really big weakness for Cinderella's because I'm voting for Mikase Kurisu without a doubt in my mind.
Well, if you two split it on me this time, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So
Well, then you can go with Rukia since you haven't seen Steins Gate, and then you guys are splitting it for me.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Rukia. Yeah.
Better not fuck this up, Animak.
Well, you know what? I am not a super huge fan of Makise as much as other people are. Like, I feel like, yeah, she's a good tsundere, she's a good character, but she would not be my top 10 waifus at all. However, I will still vote for her over Rukia, just because I feel like her storyline to me is more compelling, and Okabe's feelings for her and how that develops, than the Bleach stories. So, Makise for the win. And with that, we go to the final matchup of round 1. We have Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, a girl that can kick your ass, versus another girl that can kick your ass, Saeko from High School of the Dead. Boys?
It's a hard one.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh,
Jordan, you know what you're doing?
not
Stop
really.
on the
I feel
side.
like Faye Valentine was one of those girls. Before I watched Cowboy Bebop, I thought she was gonna be a top tier waifu, and then I watched it, and at the very beginning, I was like, "Damn, she's a gold digger. She's terrible with money. Like, she seems like a girl I would not get along with at all." But then by the end, you can't help but to be attached to her. So it's rough.
That's the thing. She's a really, and that's why I included her, because on the surface, I would definitely agree with you that Faye is not the ideal waifu. Like, she's a gambler. She does her own thing. She'll just like, she doesn't care. She acts like she doesn't need you and stuff. And yet there's something about her, man. Like, we get her backstory, and then we get her like relationship with everyone on board the ship and with Spike, and then that thing when she tries to like stop him from going by pointing a gun at him because she doesn't want him to get hurt. It's like
one of the best scenes of all time.
Oh god, man. And Saeko is just a total badass too.
Oh, she is.
Total badass, but also gets that personality development. She's also a martial artist, so she has great discipline. So
she's gonna treat you. She knows she's gonna be loyal and treat you right for sure.
This is fuck. This one is not good. This one is good matchup, but it's like at the same time it's fucking hard, man.
I think Faye's a great character. I just don't know if I'd want her as a waifu.
Yeah, that's fair. Because like that's what I'm saying. Like, she has so many qualities that you're just I don't know. She's the opposite of what you'd want in a waifu, but at the same time,
but you can't not love her.
You can't not love her.
That's the crazy thing, man.
I feel like she's one of those girls that like you'd fall for, and then it'd ruin your life, but you'd still be like kind of okay with it.
Yeah, I know exactly, and you'd love it. By the way, NG in the chat asked if my chair is $3.99. Actually, this is not the PewDiePie chair. However, we do have the PewDiePie chair, but it's in Gozen's room, my bro's room. But we do have it because it's fucking PewDiePie.
But can you do this?
I can go pretty low, guys. I can go pretty low.
I can go pretty low.
Anyways, I'm gonna vote. I'm just gonna vote for Saeko because I think she would be so loyal, so badass, and she has that martial arts discipline. I feel like that would come in handy in more ways than one. But Faye is like that girl that you'd be like, you'd meet her in real life, and you're like, I hate you, but I love you.
It's true.
That's what my brain is telling me to vote Saeko with you right now.
Hurt me.
My brain is telling me to vote Saeko with you right now, but my heart's telling me Faye, and I think I'm going to go with my heart on this one.
Fair, man. I cannot be upset at all.
Yeah. I feel like I'm happy with any result with this matchup, though I am going to end it off with Saeko. And I think a lot of the reason, like I said, super disciplined, loyal, super hot. I think she'd treat you well. But also, if you've noticed, I have a thing for swords, right? And like I voted for Erza. Any character that has a sword, I always feel like I like them. I buy them. I feel like if I marry or they're my waifu, say like Saeko, she would be able to teach me some swordsmanship, and I would love that.
Yeah, by the way, I wonder what Freud would say about your love for women with giant phallic symbols.
She's a trap.
But fair enough. Saeko moves on to the next round. But yeah, man, there's something about Faye, like you said it well, Jordan. It's like at the beginning you think like, yo, that's not a good waifu, but then you're like,
There's just something there.
yeah, like
Can't
there's
describe it.
something there. All right, moving on to the round 2, and this is gonna be crazy. We have Albedo, world's best yandere versus C2. I'm gonna start this off. I am gonna go for Albedo, guys.
Wow.
I'm gonna go for Albedo because C2 is great, and she's undergone a lot of developments, but I feel like specifically with Lelouch is how she developed. Whereas with Albedo, I feel like, if she loves you, she'll be into you no matter what. You don't have to be Lelouch for her to love you. So she would just be a good, amazing waifu no matter what.
Well, I'll tell you what, Animak. That's twice that you voted against C2.
No, I didn't.
You just said you voted out for Albedo.
No, I voted for C2 in the first round. I just said 0-2. I respect it.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank God, because I was about to say 3 strikes and you're out, because we all know C2 is going to go to the next round. I vote C2. Best girl in all of anime.
You think so, Jordan?
Yeah, she's definitely not the best girl in all of anime. Colin is a better waifu than C2, let's be real.
I forgot you both have shit taste. Damn.
Valletta is a better waifu than C2.
All right, so I'll agree. C2 is super wise, but like I don't know, she's a little bit boring for me. I like more outgoing girls like Albedo. I'm sorry.
I feel like Albedo she would make your night every night. You know what I mean? Whereas 0-2 would be like, C2 would be like, oh, tonight I just feel like eating pizza, but Albedo would be like, tonight we feast.
I'll tell you what, false tears bring pain to others, while false smile brings pain to oneself. C2 will always be real with you, no matter what. And Albedo, after that initial lust of that he put in himself dies down, what else is there?
See, it can't die down because she's an NPC character that's kind of actions have been.
What else is there? There's no more death there. I don't see any.
Okay, if you could be Ainz with Albedo, and if you could be Lelouch with C2. So meaning that you are the guy, the main interest. Who do you think would treat you better? I feel like Albedo would treat you better.
I'm with Albedo as well, and I think she's hotter.
Damn, this might ruin friendships right here.
Oh yeah, see.
At first, you thought I'd feel bad, but you didn't watch Steins Gate, bitch.
By the way, I hope Inokos is not watching. My man Inokos, who for 2 years he's just been posting C2 best girl.
See, somebody just said Albedo will die for you though. Well, here's the thing: C2 can't die. She can't die for you.
I feel like C2 would die for Lelouch too.
She would if she could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Albedo would die for you, but she's so fucking powerful, regardless of whatever world she's in. There's no one that can touch her.
Yeah, both of them are powerful. That's true. Both of them are very superhuman powerful. But yeah, Albedo takes it. I'm sorry, anime dude.
Damn.
I'm sorry, bro. But you were here. You fought a good fight.
I tried.
GG no re, boy.
Yeah, and Briggs never fails to impress me with his waifu selections. Although his Todoroki hate is ridiculous, but otherwise he's a fine dude.
Well, he's a bit. Continue.
Next up, we have Rin versus Darkness, and yeah, Tsundere Rin, great. No, Darkness, bro. Darkness all the way for me, all the way.
What are you thinking here, Jordan?
I'm a pretty big fan of Darkness, and like I said, I haven't seen a ton of the Fate series, so I'm also not a big Tsundere guy, so I'm probably just go with Darkness.
I'm a pretty huge Tsundere guy, not gonna lie, but I'm also gonna go with Darkness in this specific scenario.
3 for Darkness, awesome. Oh,
that one was easy enough, but I'm still salty.
My girl, we're doing it.
I mean, versus Albedo.
The power of the body pillow.
Yeah, and that's the fucked up part. My other cover that I can't put on at the same time, but is Albedo. I have Albedo and Darkness. Those are my two body pillows.
When making your decision next round, remember who you chose to have on the pillow.
Yeah, because I was making a Konosuba video, but like I love Albedo. Oh my god, I can't even right now.
We'll get to that one.
Next round. Okay, so Darkness and Albedo are going to be in the semifinals on the left column. Twitter, if you guys want to see the brackets, link is in the description. We have Bulma versus Yoko on this side. Both
I can't believe this.
Badasses.
So
one is a fighting badass. The other one is like a science badass.
So I think it's gonna be twice in a row that I'm gonna vote for a character that I voted against in the first round. Like I voted for Erza over Darkness, but because Erza didn't advance, I voted for Darkness, and I voted for Winry over Bulma, but Winry didn't advance, and now I'm voting for Bulma versus Yoko. Bulma's a way better waifu, in my opinion.
Anime dude.
I mean, I could definitely point out a lot more things about Bulma's character. And they're both top tier by the end of the series, whereas at the beginning and stuff, they fall a little bit short. Oh my god. Sorry, Yoko. I think I'm going to have to go with Bulma. Like, Yoko's probably hotter by the end of the series, but Bulma's, I don't know.
Bulma's more mature.
Definitely. I don't know. Even that, though. I think Yoko's pretty mature by the end of Gurren Lagann.
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably go for Yoko in this one, even though I like Bulma. But you guys made me not have to decide, so I feel better. Also, Denteje, or Denteje, says AnimeUproar having a mental breakdown over Albedo and Darkness. Yeah. Yes.
I don't know. I feel like I said Bulma. I'm still like, it's so close. I feel like one of you guys could change my mind if you just argued hard enough. But if you ain't willing to fight, I'm going with Bulma.
Well, I'm with Bulma all the way, so it's not my job to change
I think Bulma can advance. That's fine. Like, I mean, I like Yoko, but she's a great character, but not necessarily, the best waifu. Especially since we don't see after the series ends and the time skip and stuff, we don't really see her act in the role of like a waifu, right? So we don't know what she would be like as a waifu.
Yeah, whereas Bulma's proven.
If Bulma could deal with Vegeta,
we see her family life, right? We see Bulma's family life. So
if she could deal with Vegeta, she could deal with anybody.
We have Makise Kurisu versus Saeko from High School of the Dead. Again, right away, Saeko. Tsundere is great and all, but being just down for you is better than Tsundere. Even though in real life, a lot of my girlfriends have been Tsundere, and I'm like, oh, she's being kind of like distant. Now I love her more, which sucks. But
it sucks, but you gotta love it.
No, yeah, true. But in the ideal world, I would just want like a martial arts, amazing, beautiful, disciplined, loyal Saeko.
This is very hard for me because Mikasa Kurisu has always been one of my like waifus ever since I've watched Steins Gate. But I think a lot of my like love for her is because of like how much I love Okabe.
Yeah.
And like their relationship is awesome. And I always have a sweet spot for Tsundere as well. Saeko can teach me how to fucking use swords. Pretty bad reasoning, I know, but
okay. So, anime, do you know?
Well, I know we hate to revisit this, but I have not seen Steins Gate, and Saeko is a badass. That, my God.
And Briggs is not happy.
Ass, but I also love a woman that can just mow down zombies like no other with a sword. Like, that's hard to beat.
She fucking used a wooden sword for half of it too.
Bro, she has Matrix boobs.
Yeah, plus that.
True. What could those do in bed?
Like, she can move her boobs in ways that no human can.
It's a hard choice, man. Jordan, so I guess your vote is for Saeko because you're the worst G and hasn't seen Steins Gate.
Yeah, I'm a total pleb. I'm just gonna
vote for Animak. Did you already make a vote?
Yeah, Saeko.
Fuck.
I've seen High School of the Dead, but not Steins Gate.
I'm happy either way because I'm so torn between the two. I think I would vote for Mikasa Kurisu, but it doesn't even matter.
Cool. So it's 2-1. Again, like very tough battles here, and that's what I wanted. That's what I fucking wanted, people. A bracket that will make you squirm but you will love every single waifu. So, in these semifinals on the right, we're going to have Saeko versus Bulma. And next up is the first semifinal match, Darkness versus Albedo.
Should we leave this up? Wait. Jordan, who are you voting for? I want to leave this up to Animak. I know who I'm voting for.
Who are you voting
Why
for?
are you doing this?
I want to see you in pain.
He wants to see you squirm.
Well, I'm voting for Albedo, 100%. Like, I like Darkness. I think she's a funny character. I think Albedo would be 100% a better waifu.
See, you guys are so in love with Albedo, and
she's hotter.
I voted for her in the first round, but after that, like I said, there's not too much depth there. She's just she's like crazy in love enough with somebody to where she wants to like rape them, but that's about it. Like, she's just extremely
that was
horny.
just in season 3. She like for the first 2 seasons, she's crazy enough to do anything for you.
Oh, I mean, she
By the way,
can.
it's not rape if you like it, if you're into it.
And let's be real, if Ainz will go and had a
I'm
dick,
just kind of like hesitant.
If he did, but he doesn't.
I would be like, yes, baby, I love you. So for me, it would definitely not be rape because I would be into her.
Tis
Like,
true.
I would be like,
I guess, yeah.
I would be like, and I feel like Ainz, like, he's just kind of like uncomfortable with it, but like, I would be like, yes, baby, let's go.
Well, how uncomfortable with it would you
go.
be if you didn't have a human body? You're just a skeleton.
Yeah, so it's not.
We're not
you're
inserting
consenting
ourselves.
to it if you're like down to do it. And for me, I would definitely be down any time with Albedo.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Darkness. I don't know. It's tough, but I'm gonna go with Darkness.
Oh, so you guys are doing this to me.
Yeah. I mean, you seem pretty passionate about Albedo, so.
But I'm also passionate about Darkness,
Guy sensei.
God.
Like you said, Albedo will do anything for you, but you can make Darkness do anything for you if you're just mean and cruel enough to her about it.
And she'd be into it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you guys, man. See, the thing is, this is wrong because I feel like Darkness, in terms of her personality, we do get more nuance to it. Like, we do get more nuance where she actually is resisting her family pressure and kind of going off on her own. She has that sense of humor that I feel like Albedo doesn't. On another aspect, though, if you're talking about like a girl that could like protect you, Albedo could definitely do it way more effectively, and then Darkness, because Darkness isn't a great swordsman, to say the least.
A car's about to hit you. Darkness just throws her body in front of the car and dies.
Yeah, I don't want that. Also, how far would she take the mask? Because I would not be down to like actually like hit her and stuff.
Exactly. I'm not into it.
Yeah, like I would not like. I think she's funny and stuff, but like if she was like, "Yo, actually hit me," I'd be like, "No."
See,
Like,
you say that.
That's not to me romantic or like interesting. I'm pretty vanilla, to be honest, and everyone makes fun of me for that. But yeah, like I just want, you know, like classic stuff. You know?
No, I'm the same way. But like you say that, like one of the things that Cosmo's done that like Darkness enjoyed the most was like tying her to the back of a freaking wagon and just taking off. So
Yeah, that's extreme, man.
like if she can take that, she can take whatever else.
That's extreme. Like I would not feel good like abusing a chick, even if she says do it. Like I would not feel good. But again, I do think she has her personality is more developed than Albedo's for now.
I think the personality is more developed. I'll agree with that. I'm still voting for Albedo. And Bailey the Strawberry said, I'm subscribing to everyone who votes for Darkness because they are smartest.
Thank you, Bailey.
Guess what? When it comes to waifus, sometimes you don't always think with your brain.
And I literally have 2 body pillows, and it's these 2 characters.
You know what? Tyler, I think it was Riesgo in the chat said it best. He said he wants to see you cry for voting against C2.
Oh man, and like both of them are so hot to me. Like you said, Briggs, you said Albedo's hotter, but I think both of them are amazing.
They are both hot. Maybe I'm just into a girl with horns.
Yeah, you really like phallic symbols and chicks. Oh man. Oh. So this was a fun rank of Faye. Let's just call it a day, everybody.
Nah, there's no cop outs here.
Oh man. I guess just from the fact that if, depending on how far Darkness's masochism goes, like, I would not be on board at some point. Just on that fact, I feel like Albedo beats her out. And that can be a very significant thing, right? So just based on that, I have to go with Albedo. But with a very hesitant, heavy heart, because I love Darkness's personality, sense of humor, background, all that stuff.
That fun, Jordan. Mr. C2 not watching Steins Gate, worst guy.
Well, in a way, I'm kind of happy the girl that beat C2 is advancing. But at the same time, Animak, do you really deserve to have that body pillow with you right now? That cover
I have both body pillows, Jordan.
Yes, but you deserve to have the one that you have with you right now.
Yes, because I want a harem. I don't want to just choose one.
At the end of the day,
harem of at least 5 top
both
tier
Darkness and Albedo would be down.
Darkness and Albedo are in it. Valletta is in it. Colin is in it. C2 is not in it.
Shoot.
Wow.
And the 5th one is probably Lisa.
Who now?
Lisa from JoJo's Part 2.
I haven't seen JoJo's yet.
All right. The second semifinal, Saeko versus Bulma. And as much as we've been, all supporting Bulma and everything, I think at this point, it has to break for me. I have to go with Saeko. I feel like Saeko would be just like such a dedicated, awesome, supportive waifu, whereas Bulma would definitely be like someone that's hard to deal with sometimes. So Saeko is for me the girl.
What are you thinking here, Jordan?
It's rough because like we've said before, Bulma's proven, like we've seen her in that motherly wife role. But at the same time, Saeko's the type of chick that can kick your ass, make you like it, kill a zombie with a sword, and then I don't know, look beautiful while doing it. This is rough. Can we ask the chat? Is that a thing?
Sure. I mean, you can ask them to tell you what they think, but we can't poll them. You have to say your own thing. But yeah, chat.
I mean, you could always do whatever you want. You could not watch Steins Gate. You're just wrong.
Damn. So you're gonna use the Steins Gate thing against me, huh?
I will not let it down until you watch it, Jordan.
I'm saving it for a special time.
A special time, aka tonight.
Maybe. Who are you voting for, Briggs?
We have quite a few Bulmas and Saekos in the chat. Actually.
No, I want to make you decide, Jordan.
It's split. Oh, where's a coin? I need to flip a coin. Actually, you know what? This is too important to decide on a coin flip. I'm gonna go with Bulma. The nostalgia's taking over.
Yeah, guys, it's Animak with a K. Get it right.
Like I said, Bulma's proven herself in that role. I'm a vote for Bulma.
And I vote for Saeko. How's that feel, Jordan?
Oh man, anime dude. Rough, bro.
So I already knew I was gonna vote for Saeko because
this has been a rough outing for you on the Rant Cafe.
Yeah.
You know what? Some of these friendships were already ruined when you guys voted C2, so I'm not worried about it anymore.
But by the way, Briggs did not have a good time last time.
It's true. I fucking hated it, man. I left midstream.
I'm still salty. There's no One Piece girls on here.
We had one last time.
It's because Animak made the list. You know what would be great? A contest, maybe after Attack on Titan, but for Devil Fruit users or even just characters. They don't even have to have a Devil Fruit.
Yeah, the only thing is, I feel like that would be better on like yours or Nux's challenges because I don't make that many One Piece videos. But we'll see. We'll figure it out.
True.
That's definitely an option in the future.
So who we got in the finals is a Bulma versus you voted
bro.
Saeko.
It's Saeko versus Albedo.
The betrayal. The betrayal.
I just want to say though, I was gonna vote Saeko regardless of what Jordan voted. I just didn't want to end it. I wanted to make him choose.
Yes, yeah, I know. Because then otherwise he just, oh well, it's not my fault. Oh,
yeah,
so in the
Saeko
finals we have
versus Albedo.
Albedo and Saeko. This is rough stuff because I feel like Darkness could have been in the finals. A lot of these could have been in the finals, man.
C2 should have been in the finals.
For many people, would have been in the finals.
For many competent people, for many men of culture, if you will.
I don't know, man. I feel like true men of culture pick Valletta.
I do love Valletta, but I don't know. True men of culture do not pick Amelia over Rim.
Not true. False.
Right.
Fake news.
I'm fighting a losing battle right here.
Fake news, yeah. Get out. Oh man, this is rough. Because now I'm thinking. With Albedo. Someone mentioned in the chat before that she is, as an NPC, she's kind of programmed to love you, right? So does that take away from her waifu status, or is it not matter? Is it just like it's the real thing after it becomes real and not just a game?
Well, for Eins Earl Gown or Ulgown, however you want to say it, he that bothers him a lot whenever he's put in those scenarios. He feels bad, like conscious wise, that he programmed that in. Whenever that's not how she was originally supposed to be, based on the person that created her.
The way I see it is she's superior to normal female women.
To normal female.
I think Briggs just has a thing for horns.
No, but it is a question, right? It's like, if it bothers Ainz and he's like, oh, is she only into me because she's programmed to be? Then if you're putting yourself in his shoes, would that bother you? Like, I would personally be like, hey, you want it? I want it. But still, I understand his conflict.
But like you were saying about Darkness and Albedo, I think both of them would be down for a harem. So that they don't have to be your main girl, you know?
Oh, but Albedo is pretty jealous.
Yeah, I'm about to say she'll kill whatever other girl you have in the harem.
Not if I order her not to.
She still might behind your back or something.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question because this is what we do on Anime YouTube.
What we
talk about hypothetical fictional women being in a harem with us. What do you think Saeko would say if you said harem?
I haven't seen High School of the Dead in a long time. It's been a couple years.
Yeah,
I think Saeko would be less down in Albedo.
Oh, but she's so like, I feel like Saeko's more pure, right? She's like almost like she comes from this like disciplined background. She's got like honor and integrity, and she's like pure. But actually, we learned in season 3 that Albedo is also a virgin too. So like,
pure is overrated.
Oh.
Well, I'm just gonna make it simple for you guys. I'm voting for Albedo. I don't think you had any doubt in your mind. I'm also probably a little bit biased because I marathoned like the first 2 seasons of Overlord like last week.
Yeah, I've recently caught up too. Oh, oh my goodness.
Well, this is a little bit less anticlimactic than the Darkness versus Albedo face-off, but I think I'm gonna go with Albedo too and just make it a little bit easier on Animak.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm totally cool with either one of them winning. But like, I'm getting in my mind, I'm getting into like these real specifics now. It's like, if I needed someone to pick me up from the game, which one would like come and pick me? Like, I don't know. I'm like overthinking this. So okay, Albedo wins fair and square. Both top tier waifus.
God damn it, Jordan! This is why you have to watch Sidekick. You gotta know that you have to let Animak choose. It's his channel. You gotta make him struggle. You gotta make him suffer, boy.
Albedo.
I already did that enough against Darkness and Albedo.
No, Animak, who would you choose? I want to hear your answer. Albedo versus Saeko.
Well, just because Albedo is like my top 5 waifu when I think about it, I would probably go with Albedo. But I feel like there's an appeal to Saeko, kind of like with Faye. Like there's an appeal to her that she's just kind of like, she might not be down for like a harem, but she'd be down for you, you know? She'd be like a quality waifu, like quality to the point that you're like, the real world will never measure up, man. But anyways,
You heard it here, guys. Saeko was not down for a harem, so Animak kicked her to the curb. Like that's how he
Facts.
decides who's in it, is whoever's down for it.
yeah. Well, in the anime world, why not? Also,
Exactly.
someone's like, Saeko, Albedo wins because she's thick. Have you seen Saeko, man?
They are both thick, but I would like to argue
They're
that
both
Albedo
like
is
this
thicker.
is we have us three here, especially me. Like thickness is gonna be like in the finals. It's gonna be all thick. Like,
Sorry, Taiga.
yeah, none of that.
Lightspeed said Gasai, an inferior waifu, and yandere, because Albedo is kind of a yandere, but superior in every way.
Yeah, she's like the best yandere in anime, in my opinion.
Because she's crazy for you, in your benefit.
Crazy wants to like skin you
Cut
alive.
off your dick.
I really did like though, even though I wasn't like Miraniki wasn't the best anime like that, but
honestly, is the only
made that show what it was.
Yeah. Mirai Nikki, exactly what it was, made it somewhat watchable. It was actually all right.
Well, guys, we don't worry if your waifu wasn't on this list. We will do more of these types of brackets in the future because there's so many quality anime waifus. Like, obviously, we only do 16 here, otherwise the stream would be too long. But yeah, we're definitely going to be doing more waifus in the future. Thank you all for enduring this trigger fest with us. I know you were triggered. So were we. Okay. But I think all of these girls were quality waifus that I chose. So at least respect me for that, damn you. And don't forget to check out the Twitter link in the description at AnimeUproar for the new contest. Create your own Attack on Titan shifter. Winner will be getting a pro artist bringing it to life, and also if everything goes well with the displayed stuff, you will be getting a copy of it mailed to you if you choose to have it physically, an art of your character, which is, I think, an awesome thing. So yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Anime Dude and Briggs, bro. This was fun. Like, I don't know if we're still friends. Hopefully, like, I'm friends with Briggs, but like,
yeah, we're good. We agreed mostly for this video. And honestly, I didn't disagree that much with Jordan, other than the fact that he hasn't watched Steins Gate.
I'll respect the fact that C2 is at least on the list, so I think I can put stuff behind me. But
yeah, okay, because Jordan was really like, C2 upset him a lot. But like, to me, C2 can't be top. She can't. Maybe for Lelouch, for his character, but not for me, not for your boy.
That's fair enough.
But yeah, thank you guys. Check out their channels. Links in the description. And yeah, like, it was a lot of fun. Next week we're gonna be on Nux's channel probably for Rank of Faye, and then the week after that we'll be back here for the contest, debating the contest winners, the top 16 bracket, and who is going to win the Create Your Own Attack on Titan character contest. So that's going to be really fun. Anything else you guys want to say before we take our leave?
Praise the sundress.
Praise the sundress. New video by Anime Dude, which is why he was here, because he is a true connoisseur of the waifus. Briggs, anything to say?
Actually, I just want to mention that I'm actually finally uploading another video on my channel. It's going to be me looking at anime memes. Should be fun.
Okay, cool.
Meme review.
And I believe your Twitch is linked in the description as well. Yes, both your YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, thank you, Briggs. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Appreciate your support and participation and triggered angry comments. Animak is with a K, by the way. Read it backwards and you understand. And until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.
Bang.